Thank you for inviting me to speak. I am Rowland from Hampshire, and my comments here are on several bills that are before you, which I feel are all related and could be addressed all at once. First, I'm proposing both HB1373 and HB1593, and I'm supporting CACR24. I'm an ordinary citizen and resident of New Hampshire who chooses to live in New Hampshire because of this state's unique values, summed up in the motto, live free or die. I'm troubled by a trend in our state government in recent years. It seems our government either doesn't understand or doesn't believe in live free or die. I'm talking most especially about two things which are tied together in an availability cascade. First is the unstable Claremont and Claremont II rulings in the state's eager desire to capitulate these rulings. Claremont undermines individual choice by removing local control, strengthening the public school system at the expense of education in its proper sense. It's all about giving public schools money and further eroding local control and accountability. Education is not at all the same thing as a public school system. We want choice. We want control. We want accountability for parents and taxpayers for results. We need a constitutional amendment to undo this judicial opposite, and I'm happy to see proposed amendments such as CACR21 and 23 that move in this direction. But before these efforts, there was CACR19, which actually sought to amend the Constitution to cement the thinking of Claremont in place. This is not liberty. This is capitulation to arbitrary power. Fair capitulation, I call it. Now, once they got us to swallow Claremont, then comes the state income tax. Never mind about fairness in replacing the property tax. Or the BEP helps us not one whit to replace one tax with another tax to pay for an expense forced upon us by a court that has overstepped its bounds. And an income tax is far more burdensome than a property tax. Why? Do you actually like doing your federal taxes? Or do you prefer paying someone else to do them? And just hope you come out ahead. Adding a state income tax makes the problem worse by a factor of 2. The income tax also exposes us to arbitrary justice of this sort practiced by the IRS. Deductions disallowed, audits and such, all with the government deciding who's right, with no presumption of innocence for the defendant. Dealing with this at the federal level is quite bad enough. Must we have it at the state level as well? What about privacy? All the remaining details of our financial and personal lives in government databases, getting into laptops that get stolen. You want to make that problem twice as bad as well? This country needs a state that will champion libertarian values and serve as a beacon to the rest of the Northeast. This country needs a New Hampshire. It does not need another Massachusetts. I thank you for hearing me. I now have one more copy available, and I invite questions. Excellent.
Mr. Rowland, is it your testimony that you believe that the statement "live free or die" means you should not have to pay for government services, and therefore you should be free?
It's not a question of whether you pay for government services. It's a question of whether there is a limit to government involvement in our lives. It's one thing to be a libertarian, it's another to be an anarchist. I'm not an anarchist. I believe that there is a legitimate role of government. However, I also believe that government nationwide has overstepped its role, and now I see government on the state level doing the same thing. That bothers me, and I feel a need to push back, to remind our state government that it is the people that are in charge, it is the people that set priorities. And we want to control things locally so that we keep an eye on things.